Man, don't trade Forex if you're gonna be a child here. This is not a game of age.
Good day guys, it's your one and only Beastleg72 as you all know me, your mentor. If you didn't subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for you to be notified whenever I'll be dropping the next hot one. So today's market breakdown will be gold, NASDAQ, US30. So as you can see on my chart, I'm already on the monthly chart on gold. So what will I be doing is identifying my highest and my lowest point. So that is my current highest point in the monthly chart, and that is my lowest point. You understand? So I am done on the monthly. What am I doing next? I am going to my weekly. So when I get to my weekly, what am I doing, guys? I am identifying my zones, you understand, using the previous week candles. But before now I identify those zones, I want to find out the 50% of this range, you understand, this impulse, you understand. So what will I be doing? I will be starting from this low to that high there, you understand. So me identifying this 50%, I can see that it is already there, you understand. So let me just change the color to a different color. Let me just use blue, understand. So I can actually see that the market did what? The market did respect that 50% and then push to the top side. So as you can all see, guys, NASDAQ is already respecting the 90% rule, you understand. We are already there. So we just have to finish the journey. Which journey am I talking about? We just have to finish this price range that is left there, you understand. So it doesn't matter anymore. What I came for here is to update you on what's going on, you understand. So what will I be doing is identifying my previous week candles, 50%, you understand. So I can actually see that the 50% of this candle is there, you understand. So let me just change the color to black as usual so you don't get confused. So as you can see, guys, the market did respect this 50%, this 50%, you understand. So what makes you think that the market can't come and retest here and then push to the top side, you understand? But as I say, I don't control the market. I allow the market to play out, you understand. So I will be identifying my zones, guys, and if you didn't subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for you to be notified whenever I will be dropping the next hot one, you understand. So today I won't be identifying the zones because I don't want you to get bored, you understand. So the only way for you to identify the zones is to use the previous week candles from a high and open, or a high or a close of a candle, something like that, you understand. I forgot those basics things, you understand. So yeah, you'll correct me on the comment below. So I just want to identify. Okay, so we can actually see that the market did respect this previous week candle and we closed above and we are still above it, so we might be looking for buying opportunities. That is a beautiful thing that we are currently seeing, you understand. So I'll just keep things simple and easy for you, understand, and just break things easy for you, understand, so you don't get confused. In the meantime, I'm just preparing something for you exciting, guys, understand. The 200 to 15,000 challenge, it's still active. So yeah, I'm still preparing that one for you. I'll drop the episodes, and let's not forget to share the channel with your friends and everyone that you know is interested in trading. And thanks for everyone who did subscribe, understand. So yeah, so me just identifying the zones, I'll just end here, understand, and focus on what's currently happening now, understand. So as we can see, we are focusing on what's happening now. Whatever that happened before, it doesn't matter anymore, you understand. We just have to go and finish the journey to the upside, you understand, and then break the highs and create new highs. So as you can see, the market is currently on this equilibrium, which acts as my support. So as I move to my daily, what am I doing? I need to identify my market structure, not just my market structure, but also identify a possible entry that I can be able to identify it on my 4-hour using my special tool, which you all know, it's my golden zone, understand. The way, guys, the market is easy these days. I don't know, I feel like whatever I'm doing now, it's just games, you understand. It feels like I'm playing a game though. So yeah, sorry, let me just fix this there. Let me just fix this for you. Okay, so we can actually see that the market did currently respect this support, you understand, which is my equilibrium obviously, and then what the market did was pushing to the top. So we have to wait for the market to also close above with a daily candle, obviously, which will happen tomorrow, and then those buys will be confirmed, you understand? So nothing has to be done here, because everything that you're currently seeing here, it's easy, you understand? We just have to follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Never go against the trend, you understand? Don't think the market will ever sell, yet you are seeing a bullish trend, you understand? So this 90% at the highest time frame, which is our daily, has to be respected, you understand? As you can see, we did break this beautiful downtrend, and then currently we are respecting it, you understand? So me focusing on the current data, I can say that these buying opportunities from this support was valid, you understand? So now we are moving to our 4-hour chart. What's happening on our 4-hour chart? We can actually see that the market did respect. So let me just fix this rectangle and make it smaller and neat, you understand? I don't like things to be messy. So yeah, so as you can see, we did get a double bottom on this same support and a bit of a manipulation to the downside, but at the end of the day, the market did close above. So what were you supposed to be doing, or what were you supposed to be looking for? You were supposed to be looking for the buying opportunities and simply just tighten your stop loss, you understand? But before that, guys, I know you are seeing the stop loss hit, but obviously as a trader, you need to set some few confirmations for your entries, you understand? So for me personally, what would be my entry is my golden zone, simply using it from this low here, understand, to the high there. So I can actually see that the golden zone was not respected, you understand? And as you can see, the golden zone goes in hand with this zone, you understand? So if the market did come to retest, I was gonna take those buying opportunities to the top side, but also that doesn't change the fact that you are seeing a double bottom. That also is one of my confirmations as well, understand, to enter buy opportunities. So if I could just create a young support here, I can actually see that my entry was also going to be somewhere there, understand? And then obviously my stop loss was going to be tight as possible, understand, somewhere there, obviously. Let me just do this. So yeah, so this is my take profit. Obviously my take profit is there at the top, you understand? So you can see that we are still looking for buying opportunities on Nasdaq. Nothing has changed. We are not going to sell anytime soon. But one thing you have seen, or one thing you have to see or know, the market has been consolidating into one area since Monday till today. So it's been 4 days, the market consolidating, you understand? So now let's move to gold. Okay, so this is my gold setup, understand? This was my gold setup. I won't lie, my entry was somewhere there, understand? My entry was somewhere there, and as you can see, we had a double top there, and then the market did push to the downside, understand? So this is not important anymore. So today I won't really break down the market as much. I'll just guide you, understand? Because I believe you did analyze everything on your own, you understand? You did analyze on your own. So let's go to the monthly chart and see what's happening, understand? Let's just go to the monthly chart and see what's happening. Okay, so the monthly chart is a weak candle, and then let's go to our weekly. Okay, I see, understand? So let me just delete everything. Okay, so what will I be doing on my weekly, guys? I'll still continue to identify my highest point there, then change color to red, and then identify this lowest point there, understand? And then what am I doing next? I am identifying the previous week candles equilibrium, which is this one there, understand? Let me just fix it nicely for you. And then let me change color to black. And also let me just use this white one, understand? Let me just use this white one, understand? Using this strategy, you don't have to overthink too much. It's simple. The only thing whereby it comes in place for you to think is when you are entering. That's where your psychology comes into play, understand? But you analyzing, everything is still the same. So can you see that the market has been rejecting on a same zone for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, for 4 weeks. So basically in a month the market has been failing to respect not respect, disrespect this zone, you understand? So that tells me that we might be looking for selling opportunities, you understand? We might be selling buys, you understand? We might be selling, and then I will show you where the selling opportunities can come to, you understand? On a daily, there take profit is on your daily chart. I will show you where the sales can come to, you understand? So based on this, based on the weekly chart, I am looking for my selling opportunities online. Based on my weekly chart, I am looking for selling opportunities online. And as I said, if you didn't subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Understand? Please subscribe to the channel. So let me just fix this. So let me just fix it. Okay. And then also let me just use this black candles equilibrium and see where the market can possibly reject. Oh wow, so beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let me just use this one instead. So on the daily, what am I looking for? On the daily, I will just be looking at the market, you understand? So okay, so can we see that the market has been bearish? So the market was bullish at first, then it created something like this, double top at the top there, and then the market did break this low and then came there, and then now we are looking for those selling opportunities. That is my anticipation when it comes to the market, understand? So let's see if the golden zone was respected. Wow. All right, so we can actually see that the golden zone was respected, you understand? Based on this, I can now say that the market will sell, you understand? We just have to close with a full candle, understand, which will happen tomorrow or midnight, which is midnight. Yeah, so yeah guys, we are looking for those selling opportunities on gold. If you think buying opportunities are there, tell me on the comment section why, you understand? Tell me, you understand? Based on this, based on the market structure, as I said, follow a trend. Your trend is your friend, understand? Never go against the trend. So I am looking for selling opportunities. So if I go to my 4 hour, what am I looking for? Nice. So on the 4 hour, let me just delete this rectangle. On the 4 hour, I can actually see that we did break also this low there, understand? We did break this low, so we have to at least buy to retest, understand? So based on my strategy, I usually identify also my golden zone somewhere there. So now I can really tell that I am looking for an entry around this level here, understand? This is why I can possibly wait for a retest, you understand? Because we did break this low, guys, understand? So the bullish structure is now over, so we just have to wait for one. So we had something like this, understand? So we have to wait for something like this, understand? So yeah, we have to look for those selling opportunities, but let's go retest to this level if it's possible, or if it's not, we can either break there. But at the end of the day, let me go to my daily chart and show you where the take profit is. So if you are willing to sell, you understand, if you are selling from this point here, your take profit should be on this level here, understand? Because we have a demand area in this instance here, you understand? For the SMC traders, there is a demand, you understand, where they will be looking for possible sales to the top side. But for now, me and my strategy we are looking for those buying opportunities, you understand? So let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, nice, you understand? And then let me just delete this golden zone. So yeah, to some of you guys, you might see a possible trend. There's a possible trend line break that happened, you understand? There's a possible trend line break that took place. First touch, second touch. Okay, we didn't get it. Third touch. Let me try and connect a trend from this point here, understand? And we did break this trend and it came to retest, and then some of you are looking for the end of the 90% and stuff like that, you understand? But then one thing you need to remember, not every time the market will respect the break of a trend, understand? Not every time the market will go where the trend did start, understand? So yeah, I am looking for those sales, understand, somewhere in this area. Once the market presents the sales, around this area, I will be taking them. You understand? I will be taking those cells. I won't lie. So yeah, which area am I talking about? Let me just do this. So yeah, this area, guys, this is where I will be looking for my selling opportunities. You understand? But in the meantime, let's wait for the market to buy to that area and give us a clear confirmation for those sales. If there's no clear confirmation, then we might say the market now is going to finish the 90% of this broken bearish trend line. Understand? Okay, now moving to US30. What's happening on US30? I will be going to my monthly chart. So on my monthly chart, what I usually do, I'll always present the same approach to you, highest and the lowest point. And one thing I like about US30, it's falling behind, so you can take advantage of that also, you understand, and continue looking for buying opportunities, you understand, because at the end of the day, the market has to go and catch up, you understand, because Nasdaq is what? Far, guys, far from US30. Is it in? Yeah, it's far. It's in front. Yeah, correct me, hey guys. English, as long you understand, guys. Okay, so moving to the weekly chart, guys. So as I said, I want to understand the equilibrium of this impulse. Understand? Same approach from this to that point there. Then I can actually see that okay, we have a beautiful equilibrium point there. Understand? We have a beautiful equilibrium point. Changing this to a blue color, obviously. And what am I doing? Identifying my previous week candles. As I said, I won't be identifying them too much because why? We are only currently looking for the present or the current price. Understand? Whatever happened back then, it's not important anymore. Understand? It's not important anymore because we are playing above. Understand? Oh, guys, look at this. So the market did respect 1, 2, 3. What makes you think you shouldn't buy, guys? Buy, guys. Enter those buys, guys. Hey, it's not a financial advice, though. Sorry, guys. Yes, you know, you need to see, you need to check. So yeah, let's look for those price, those buys to this. You understand? We had a double top there. The market respected this zone there. What makes you think the market don't respect this? Guys, understand? So let's focus on the current market now, guys. Let's focus on the current market. Understand? Guys, let's please share the channel. Let's please grow the channel. I don't understand, guys. You know, I get so many views, but then the people are not subscribing. Is it that bad? Or is it me? Am I the problem? What's happening? Just have mercy upon me and just subscribe. Just have mercy upon me and just subscribe. Just have mercy, guys. Just have mercy. Just have mercy and just subscribe. So can we see the reason why the market rejected and gave us the sell candle, which is that black candle? It's because of this equilibrium. Understand? That's why I'm saying I'm focusing on the current equilibrium now. My eyes are sore. That's why I'm saying I'm focusing on the current equilibrium. Understand? Okay. Also this one. Okay, so also here we have a 90% rule that has to be completed. Can you see? A clear one. Understand? So me going to my daily chart, I am now looking. Oh, look at this. We have a minor problem now. We have a minor problem. The daily did close. No, it didn't close, but it's below. So let's wait for the daily candle to close above, which will be forming tomorrow or midnight. Understand? Hey guys, let's wait for the candle to form above. Once the candle forms above, you know what to do. Understand? I can't tell you to buy or sell it because it will be like now I'm giving you a financial advice. But this long and short position tells you, ne? This one talks. Ne? This one talks. So yeah, let's see, guys. As I said, we have a 90% rule that has to be completed. By the way, we have a beautiful 90% rule that has to be completed. By the way, let me just fix the trend line there. Let me just fix it. let me just fix it for you. Exactly my point. So yeah, we have a beautiful trend line that has to be respected, you understand? So based on the market that is still below this zone, I think I might go and find a zone, guys. I think we might go and find a zone. But then because of the weekly, it's still rejecting on the same support, the same equilibrium. What makes you think the market can sell? The market has no need for it to sell, guys. Selling, nah, I'm not a market maker, but then I don't see any need for the market to sell. So look at this, guys. So the market did reject on a what? On equilibrium. So you see how important the equilibrium zones are. Can you see how important the equilibrium zones are? Can you see the importance of the equilibrium zones? Can you see the importance of the equilibrium zones? You understand? So now you know when the market closes above, you know what to do. You understand? So this is easy and nice and simple. This is easy and nice and simple. Obviously, you can see, guys. You can see 7, 11. So the next 4-hour candle will be forming around 11. So if it closes above and retest this on this zone, then you know, guys. This was nice and quick. You understand? Nice and quick. Nice and quick. This was nice and quick. This is nice and quick. So yeah, guys, let's please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And then yeah, let's share the channel to many people out there. You understand? There are some who will be using a trend. They will be like, if it breaks this trend and retest it, what, like, understand, something like this. Some will be like, if it breaks and retest, I'll be taking those buys, stuff like that. So yeah, some are using that way of trading, understand? So in this case, let's wait for the market to break and retest, understand? Something like this, break and retest, and then we are looking for those buys. But then obviously you won't trade now, you'll trade tomorrow around London or New York, understand? Depends on you. So yeah, guys, this is your boy Xauusd. As you all know me, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share the channel to other people out there. One love, peace. See you when I drop another one. Danko.